What's up, people? Jarman International. Hope you guys are doing well. We're back at you. On Monday, we was at 3-Star. So I spoke to the young men in the 3-Star Foundation. Tonight, you're gonna see us at Bethesda Mission Center in Central PA, Harrisburg. We've been partnering with them all summer for the summer basketball camp, as well as some mentoring sessions. You know, it's been a great summer, you know, having the kids from the city and outside the city as well. You know, the weekly sessions and the basketball stuff, it's been awesome. So today you're gonna get a glimpse of it. You know, we like to do podcasts and I like to teach principles and things to assist you in your daily walk and challenge you mentally. But we also like for you to see us in action. You know, it's one thing to talk it, it's another thing to walk it. So speaking of that, I'm about to walk inside, follow me and check us out. Start here, low, stop and pull up. So you gotta make 5. Ball swing, yep, good. Here we go. On offense, you want to close the space down, all right? So I want to get here and make the move. You made your move like right here. What's going to happen if you do that? What's going to happen? What's the defender going to do? It's going to slide over. So you're going to cut the space down. Boom, then go right off the shoulder. All right? So the offense wants to close the space. Defense wants to keep space. All right? Here we go. Now you saw how close I was, right, to this. See that, Ari? So when I get here, I'm coming right off the shoulder, all right? Here. Here. Now I'm looking this way. I'm throwing them off. Don't just do the drill because you know you're going that way. All right, so I'm here. Actually, we can dribble over some. You can be here. Here we go. Come on. You're all right. Stay with it. Stay with it. Stay with it. Come on. Keep repping. Nice. I want to, you know, this is our last mentoring session. This is it. You know, tomorrow's, you know, you're not here. So this is our last hurrah, so to speak. You got to save the best for last. You know, that's what they say. So we're going to save the best for last today. So somebody tell me what the definition of, or in your own words, how would you define the word discipline? Learning a lesson, yep. So let me use it in a sentence. The player was tempted to go and play with his friends one evening, but he remained disciplined and went in practice. All right, so that's in a different context. So that's a sentence. The player was tempted to go and play around with his friends one night, but he remained disciplined and went to the gym and practice. So now in that context, what does discipline mean in that context? Mia. Sticking to your values. What else? Have you guys ever heard it used in that sense? Okay, so you're gonna learn something new today. All right, so discipline is not just when you get in trouble. I mean, that's what you are used to hearing when you hear the word discipline. That means, okay, I got in trouble. My parents disciplined me, right? Is that what y'all used to? I got disciplined. There's another context of the word discipline. You never heard people talk about, like, you got to be disciplined, though. You got to be disciplined if you want to whatever. You guys ever heard that? Okay, So in that context, you've learned a lot this summer. You learned a lot. You know, these sessions have been great. You know, I've shared a lot, poured a lot into you. Coach Nashawn, Coach Lloyd, you know, Mr. Andre, shared a lot. You've had a lot of basketball teaching, a lot of basketball terminology on the court, but you've also had a lot of character building, okay? So if you look at it, if you think about it, you've heard a lot of different topics, a lot of different things each week, each day. So when you're not here, what should you do that you learn from these weeks? So you've had 7 weeks of boot camp. 7 weeks on the gym, on the court, learning, teaching fundamental skills, coaching, training. Then you had the mentoring sessions, character building, pouring into you. Now it's over this week. So next week you won't be here. So what are some things that you're gonna do or carry over even though you won't be here next week? Yes. Find a basketball goal and shoot around. Yep. Keep working. Stay consistent with your workouts. That's good. So here's the thing. You didn't have to be disciplined here because we made you do stuff. So follow me now. Here, we coached you and trained you and we corrected you and we told you where to go. Okay, guys, it's time to go in the gym, on the line. So here you followed instructions because there was coaches' supervision. All right, there was supervision, there was coaches, there was adults who told you what to do. Like in school, you followed the teacher's instruction, okay? So there's not as much of a need for discipline in the context I'm saying when you're here because you have somebody coaching, somebody training you to tell you what to do. So doing the right thing when nobody's looking. The definition of a champion, okay, is to be a champion when you think nobody's looking. So when you're not here, you're not going to hear my voice. When you're not here, there's going to be a temptation for you to just fall back and to be lazy and to do nothing because you don't have this structure anymore. Y'all see where I'm going at now? So next week, you're going to be tempted to sleep in till 12. You're going to be tempted to sleep in until 1. You're going to be tempted to stay up until 12 or 1 o'clock at night. You're going to be tempted to not go and work on your game by yourself. You know, you're going to be tempted to, and these are temptations that keep you away from what you've been doing. All right? Character-wise, we've been talking about character, who you're becoming. Okay? There are going to be things that's going to try to get you, to trip you up in your attitude. All right? There are going to be things that are trying to come at you to get you upset or to frazzle you or to get you out of peace. There's things going to come your way. Okay? But that D word, discipline, kicks in next week. All right? The great players, we always talk about working hard and blah, 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 and on the court and, you know, giving 100% effort. We talk about those things, but we got to back up before that, okay? It takes discipline to know all your friends are going to do something, but you really need to go work on your game. Discipline takes sacrifice. You got to be disciplined. I need to go work on my game. You got to be disciplined even when you go work on your game to practice with a purpose. Okay, because you can just go out there and just shoot around for 3 hours and think, oh, okay, I got a lot done. Well, no, you didn't. I got another answer for you. You didn't. If you just go for 3 hours and shoot around and shots over your head and half-court shots and doing crazy stuff for 3 hours, guess what? You just wasted 3 hours. It takes discipline to get on the court by yourself and do the drills you've learned. The stuff we just did, the ball handling stuff. It takes discipline, all right, to follow that, to do that. The great ones have a lot of discipline. This is a different type of message. You probably haven't heard it from this angle. Probably never heard the way I'm sharing it. But I had to be disciplined when I was your age, okay? I practiced every day, all right? There was other things I could have done. I could have hung out with my friends. I could have played video games. I could have, outside of the structure of my coach and my dad, there was a lot of things I could have did. But I remained disciplined. I had to make sacrifices. You got to make sacrifices if you want to be great, okay? The temptation, I begin the character, the temptation to tell a lie, the temptation to do something you shouldn't do, the temptation to get an attitude. We all tempted like that. I have different temptations for different things. We all have different things. But within the temptation, within that pull, the great ones know how to be disciplined and say, no, I'm going this way. Y'all follow what I'm saying now? Y'all see me? Okay, I want to make sure y'all understand it because that's important. That's very important when the camp is over, because I wanted to bring this message today because this is our last session and it's been great, but it'll be a travesty. It'll be so disappointing if you leave everything you gained these 7 weeks, if you leave it here and don't take it with you. Now, let me say this, it's still summer. You need to have some fun. Don't get me wrong, it's still summer. You only got a few weeks left. So I want you to have fun, but at the same time, make sure you make time for the stuff we did here. And sometimes you got to make time. It just don't fall in your lap. If you don't make time, sometimes it won't happen. You got to make your mind up. I'm going to work on my skills. What was the things I needed help with? What was the things that Coach Lloyd was correcting me on? What was the things he kept saying? What was the things that, Coach Nashawn kept saying? Those are the things I need to go work on. I need to perfect my craft. It's going to take discipline. And there's a time for that. There's a time and season for everything. There's a time to rest, then there's a time to get to work. Can I get an amen? Amen. Yeah, so, again, I just wanted to share that with you guys. It's been a great summer, but I want to see you guys continue to climb. I want to see you guys, I don't want to see you lose what you just gained. And it can happen, trust me. You can lose it. I got a saying, and I'm going to end with this. I have a saying. If you don't use it, you'll lose it. What do you think that means? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So if you don't use these things you've learned, they're just going to fall by the wayside, and you don't have it anymore. Then you're going to have to take more time to relearn it again and to do it again. Okay? All right, so when you go home, use what you learn. All right? Take it with you. We don't want it. I don't want it. Take the stuff with you. I done got mine. I've been there, done that. Now I'm trying to pass on what I know to you. So there you have it. Just wrapped up our last mentoring session. It's been a great summer. There's been a lot of deposits made in these young people, and I just believe that they'll have the discipline, okay, to finish it off, to finish the process. We're all in process, all of us, even as adults, we're in different processes in our journey, and some of us need to be disciplined in certain areas. Some of us need to be disciplined in other areas. So thank you again for tuning in. It's been a great week, man. It's been action-packed. Again, Monday with 3 Star. Tonight, at the Bethesda Mission Center, with the youth. And obviously in between, I'm doing a lot of basketball training and stuff like that. You guys have been a great audience. Appreciate you. Don't forget to share this with other people. Thank you for tuning in. All right, always remember, you're destined for greatness. We'll see you next time.